Evan Scott. Robert looking on Vincent for a three. Ali will feed to Don Judge with that feisty defense. With the fake and the three.
Open court more, so he have more opportunity.
The other night shot 54% the other way and inside the paint.
Putting the ball in his hands more.
Trades last year that happened and how it kind of the speed and everything, and so now he's getting in the paint.
And when you talk about that, Vincenzo, corner, McDaniels, three.
And defense has been that it takes to win a championship in this league.
More opportunities to make sure his teammates get fun.
Out, and it's going to.
You know, Candace, I like it for Luka. Kind of like it early in the season for Luka.
Season in the league. Here, Doncic will put up a three.
Exactly what he wants to.
Doncic three. Rebound playing her best. Randall for a triple. And Hachimura is wide open. DiVincenzo.
Just settle in and shoot the basketball the way.
Vincenzo gets it up, and Edwards will fly.
As soon as possible. Having said that.
Good report, Allie, and thank you for the update.
Bank shot.
Having spin and fire on that.
Tell how much work he really put into confidence.
Over there trying to defend Edwards.
In space.
Oh, nice scoop inside.
Questions about what's important and what he's done a lot of winning at a young age.
Doncic will try to ply his way to conference. Reeves getting his shot.
Reeves to be aggressive.
Dalton connected.
Oh, he fouled.
With the move, they're going to bring in Conley, Minnesota, with you, who was actually drafted
the other night against Golden State.
Edwards with a three.
That defense.
Memphis to Washington. Doncic three. He's inside into wait in the block. And plays
We play a little basketball. And he plays his style.
With Dirk, that Dirk brought up men's health.
Off balance.
It's the next step that Ant Edwards can
benefit. So, Ant Edwards is showing us that.
Going mano a mano. 11 points are on the marquee. A three. Got it. Conley, shot clock at 3 in the floater. Doncic will dance, fire.
Down there. He just put in, like you said, even if you stop that.
Play at their pace.
Yes.
And one thing.
For L.A. Reed, a three.
Timberwolves, they can do this.
Oh, he's.
You do a lot of wrong.
Switch with Vanderbilt. Three by Edwards. Through traffic to the rack. And the pump fake and the three.
Points.
I bet you if he get the ball, he won't.
Shannon will drive, Euro step. Reeves remains. Reed. Forgone Conley. Reeves to the hole. No. And Reeves three. Good if it goes. Most points scored in a season over there. The 38-year-old Mike Conley. Vincenzo. Moravia defends. There. Tap in point.
Yeah, from the guard position.
Clock at 5. Hachimura plants. Gobert could. DiVincenzo. Into with the number 3 seed. Bones Highland. That's a step back three. Hachimura.
To keep the
little things. They may not always.
To your point.
At the rim.
Cutting Vincent. No, in the corner, Clark. It's a three.
Understands what their game is. Like you said, in these first 2 games, a lot.
That same in that lovely.
There's a drive by Reeves.
Confidence. And he's a guy who can fill
Up to Reeves for 3. Over Reeves.
Collapse, which allowed Reeves to get
At 7.
paint. That's like your practice shots.
I think early on he had 4 assists. I don't know.
First they go inside. A turn on top. By Minnesota in September.
With live ball turnovers in this league.
For a smart Ayton and Larivi. Daniels is in. There's a 3.
There's always a dance at the end of this.
Maneuvers, splits, the upcoming national TV schedule. River games. For more on these games and
Early on the isolation will go for the pull up.
Reeves at the other end.
So it was good to see him get into the mix a little bit.
Randall, hold on.
Ability.
Got it.
The bump, the shot.
With Julius Randle shooting the shot and getting his seal lob to McDaniels.
How about
the you box out?
That was bothering
Rand
23 in the first quarter. Vincent Gobert with a 3. Julius Randle. Smart for 3. Missed it all. Doncic catches to L.A. outside Hachimura.
Very settled into his role. Does his job. He gets back.
No, Taylor is excited to get to. He averages the highest for Miami when you went back and played them.
Well,
Beautifully. McDaniels with a 3. Bumped at every turn. Zoe picked up his second.
And to your point, 3. That's what killed them in the first half.
Lead tonight.
Right here, Jared Vanderbilt.
Wow. Good fake. Doncic fire. LeBron in camp. They're still working on chemistry. Las Vegas. Join now and over the summer.
Where to take the foul at, not allowing.
Arabia defends 3. Oh, that stuff is great. Doncic foul. Through traffic, Doncic on the move.
Golden State was ignited as Randall.
Nothing. Doncic the fake, the feed. And
Big guy, but for Luka, it doesn't matter.
2 games in Laker history.
Look at the Don.
They
On Green. So
will defend. Randall for the triple.
Us and Luka in the offense together.
Rebounding. Dug it out. Vincent. The trailing Hachimura.
Here in the second half, particularly on the box out and rebound, as well as taking care of the back.
In the first, and his first 2. A great feed. They can't put it in.
Well, I love his activity.
Defends Edwards inside. Acrobat.
taking a step back 3. I think that and to put points on the
Intentional on making sure he keeps pressure.
Throwing it inside. Doncic. Ayton got a move by McDaniels. Doncic a fake and a fire. He tries. He'll put up a floater. Knocked away. Foul. It's on Ayton. Favorite teams with NBA League Pass auction. Subscribe on Prime Video.
being doubled. Position.
The bump, the shot. No. 69-70 and a half.
And he knows that the defense is taking it free throw line. Just a high IQ play.
Anthony Edwards. It's clock banging his way inside on him with the look. As you talked about earlier, Candace.
Checked in as Shannon Jr. as well.
Under 7 to go. And Doncic in. Scored Edwards. Randall triple.
With a big guy named Shaquille O'Neal. He said is what we needed.
Edwards in.
Potentially to settle into with LeBron out. There's
He's averaged 70 game fouls. Good thing. Good stuff.
Was trying to get back to make a block.
We're in the first quarter. Clock at 2. Down goes Chris Finch before the game. He said, when LeBron's not out there, when LeBron's out,
or vice versa.
Candace, what do you?
And that's what the Wolves seem to be.
coming off the bench, but is accepted. Or he'll pierce, he'll drive, he'll get it. Doncic. 3. Oh, in the third.
Offensive foul.
Nice addition for this team in his own package. Reeves hard to the hole. And Reeves, a fake, a drop. Rebounds and 6 assists.
I like it. It looks, it's mature.
Clock to Edwards. What a cut with a fake and a drive. And Arabia picked up his second. Talked about him working on his Vanderbilt.
Up a lot of fouls way beyond the way.
Reeves or visit the end.
And if you're Minnesota,
Into the paint with the ball.
The way he's playing tonight, you said it takes.
not taking contested 3.
The Lakers, their biggest lead tonight, will get it.
That he is a guy who can score between.
It was Aiden who had 10, and the rest.
38 for Doncic tonight. You saw
How much he missed playing with Marcus Smart.
and in tight. Gobert.
Always just seems to be in the right place. He's always right there and in the right.
I would give the Lakers.
Got his first, Vanderbilt does, and here comes who spins.
Arms out, hands.
Loading the ball handler.
On the back. Rui will try to
When
feed.
they double Luka, he's going to make you pay.
He felt awkwardly. Down he is.
Oh, wow.
Doncic easily.
Who's kept Minnesota in this game
Last year was 40. Doncic
good.
lasers wins.
tonight.
Well, we've seen
16 from the free throw line. The fake and he'll fire the triple.
they're going to have to get some stops on the.
Fix it. Ayton.
On the floor for loose balls. It became
Points close to a triple double.
dunk it in.
Doncic.
Benefit of the doubt.
That's definitely how I was dunking it in.
MVP chance.
Was down
I just love.
across the lane. Whatever Redick did, and he wouldn't.
They can do
They
it.
understand what the establishing Aiden in the post.
Them and they're getting an understanding of what they all
I
understand.
think
This
there's enough scoreboards. And
Reeves.
you will get in film section and
JJ said, Luka, do you want?
Beringer is in there. 91 points. Now 90. And works by Coloco and rebound. Look at the thing here is Jay.
playing time.
Finally looking to COA.
to the work, so it's good to see
A
him.
lot of times, the NBA for a short period of
It's in great hands, man. So y'all came to see. So we thank those guys.
Checking on LeBron, who's yet to play.
Kevin
And
Durant.
KD, yep.
We're at 30.
And then out. And it's Ingles for three.
Tonight against the Timberwolves.
Showing the energy they need, and they came out. So Doncic with for the Lakers. Points to have the most points through the first two games in Laker history.
Wolves had to adjust to Luka the Don.
They
I think Draymond Green, so
clock at three. Hachimura will defend. Randall for the triple.
Right now, just watching Aiden and watching Luka in the offense together.
Ben Vincent three. Rebounding. Dug it out. Vincent. The trailing Hachimura.
Ask Scotty Brooks what they can do better here in the second half, particularly on the glass, cleaning up the glass, continuing to box out and rebound, as well as taking care of the back.
Point in the second quarter, 14 in the first, and his first two.
to Anthony Edwards and let him operate.
Great feed. They can't put it in. 13 from Rui Hachimura.
Well, I love his activity.
Now a Laker. Doncic defends Edwards inside. Acrobat.
Ant a year ago might have taken a step back three. I think it was easy points to reset and to put points on the.
He's shown us what he's worked on. He's been more intentional on making sure he keeps pressure.
For the Lakers. Lasering it inside. Doncic. Ayton got.
Finding his big under the rim.
What a move by McDaniels.
Away from the basket.
Doncic a fake and a fire. Again, they're trapping Randall. He tries. DiVincenzo a fake. He'll put up a floater. Knocked away. Loose ball foul. It's on Ayton. Follow your favorite teams with NBA League Pass. Everything you want. Not missing a minute of action. Subscribe on Prime Video.
Julius Randle is accustomed to being doubled. And then they attack from that 45 position.
Clark will defend. The bump, the shot, no. In his first two games in the 69-70 bar in the first game and a half. And
in the post, he's banging. He knows that the defense is taking it. He stays down, hit him with a body, and gets to the free throw line. Just a high IQ play.
Anthony Edwards. It's Clark banging his way inside. Foul Doncic. Third on him with 11. Offensive player of the year. Coming out of last season to this, but the basic core, as you talked about earlier, Candace.
Second half, but now just checked in is Shannon Jr. as well.
Fourth foul, not his third, his fourth. Under 7 to go. And right by Edwards. It's loose. Doncic in.
Folder, but he gave it up to his big guy.
Cross court, Edwards, Randall, triple.
Candace, I played with a big guy named Shaquille O'Neal. Your other end of the floor for us, and also screen setting is what we needed.
D-Wade thought he had a choice of giving Shaq the ball.
Is going, the cavalry is coming.
Potentially the roles that these guys are going to have to settle into with LeBron out. There's
70. He's averaged 70 games. Reed defends. Good stuff.
That play right there, understanding the defense was trying to get back to make a block.
36-24 in the first quarter. Shot clock at 2. Down goes. We were talking to Chris Finch before the game. He said, trap when LeBron's not out there. When LeBron's at
Luka making you pay on the backside or vice versa.
Candace, what do you?
There's a big on you, and that's what the Wolves seem to be.
Now coming off the bench, but is accepted then by Ayton. Shot clock at 4. He'll pierce, he'll drive, he'll get it. Reeves kicking, Doncic. Driving, feeding, Reeves, 3. 4 to go in the third.
Offensive foul.
Nice addition for this team, and he's hunting. Full package. Reeves hard to the hole to Smart. And Reeves, a fake, a drop. Last season, 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists.
Just because you have a beard.
Yeah, I like it. It looks, it's mature.
Good feed. Clock to Edwards. What a cut. Laravia will greet him with a fake and a drive. And Edwards at the free throw line. Laravia picked up his second and made. And if you're just joining us, we talked about him working on his middle leg. It's picked off by Vanderbilt.
Minnesota has picked up a lot of fouls, way beyond. So you got to make sure your hands is out of the way.
Reeves to NBA.com or visit the N-Bot. Rebound Vanderbilt.
And if you're Minnesota,
Hachimura into the paint with the bucket.
And won't see him to be more aggressive the way he's playing tonight. You said it takes.
you take it. But again, he's not taking contested three from the field.
And he just gave the Lakers their biggest lead tonight. We'll get it.
I need him to have that mentality that he is a guy who can score between.
Austin Reeves, his normal self, and it was Aiden who had 10 and the rest of that third guy.
38 for Doncic tonight. You saw Smart, Reeves.
The point guard. Jaylen Brown just talked about how much he missed playing with Marcus Smart.
Edwards the crossover. And in tight. Gobert.
Marcus Smart always just seems to be in the right place. He sees the game a play ahead. He's always right there and in the right.
As we come to a close for this third quarter, I would give the Lakers.
He's got his first, Vanderbilt does, and here comes back in defending Reed, who spins.
There's three guys right there, arms out, hands.
Early help, often help, and loading the ball handler.
Doncic behind the back. Rui will try to
Built to set screens. And when they double Luka, he's going to make you pay.
tip and try Vanderbilt. He felt awkwardly. Down he is. And Reed.
Oh, wow.
Doncic easily.
Outscoring them 21-10. The bench, that's what's kept Minnesota in this game.
Points. His season high last year was 40.
And dinner, give me some of that.
Doncic.
Good.
Lasers ones.
I'm with Aiden rolling to the basket anymore after tonight.
Well, we've seen
10 from 3. 14 of 16 from the free throw line.
It's rare company.
Edwards the fake, and he'll fire the triple.
Come off the screen and knock down that three.
Yeah.
They're going to have to get some stops on the.
Look at the hustle of Reed. Sagan. Fix it. Aiden.
Started it. He started the energy. He started diving on the floor for loose balls. It became.
With those 45 points, close to a triple-double. Reach. Down court, Reeves.
Dunk it in.
Doncic.
47 points. You get the benefit of the doubt.
That's definitely how I was dunking it in.
2 of the NBA season. MVP chance.
Was down, retrieves it.
I just love it off the ball.
Ant across the lane. After halftime. Tonight, whatever Redick did, and he wouldn't do it.
Well, now they've set the expectation.
They can do
They
it.
understand what they're coming out in that third quarter. I think establishing Aiden in the post.
Aiden and making sure that them guys getting that rhythm and they're getting an understanding of what they all going to get 50. You think Luka understands
I think
this?
there's enough scoreboards.
Vincent. Reeves.
Are that they're playing right now. You will get in film section. And
But the conversation
Talk
before
to
that
us.
timeout was, JJ said, Luka, do you want
Island doubled.
get one shot
Beringer is in there.
to get that 50.
How about in 2 games? Lucas scored 91 points. Now 90.
Well deserved.
Oh, Leonard Miller. Here comes Bones Highland. Works by Coloco and Kinjay with rebound. Look at the 1-and-1 with the win. Cutting here is Jake.
Timberwolves, they matter. This can get you some playing time.
Finally looking to
invitation?
Juzang, you played at UCLA.
Game. He's not afraid of the gym. He's not allergic to the work. So it's good to see him.
And you know, D-Wade, a lot of times the NBA for a short period.
It definitely is. It's in great hands, man. So get to a whole nother level. But that's what we all came to see. So we thank those guys.
We all realize that the clock clearly ticking on LeBron, who's yet to play. This for the other night for Golden State.
Kevin
And
Durant.
KD,
We're at 30.
and goes inside and then out. The Picked up by Berger, and it's Ingles for three.
Showed a lot of great things tonight against the Timberwolves.
He struggled with, and that is showing the energy they need, and they came out to a 128-110 win. So Doncic with 11 assists, so 2 double-doubles for the Lakers.